Hello everyone and welcome back to the Foreplay channel. I'm Bella.
And I'm Jace.
And in today's video, we'll be talking about 5 myths and misconceptions that people think are true about the swinging lifestyle. There are so many misconceptions about what swinging really is like, and so many of those assumptions are so far from the truth. And these myths can sometimes hold couples back from exploring the lifestyle or make it seem more intimidating when it doesn't have to be. So in this video, we're breaking down 5 of the most common myths we hear and sharing the truth from our own experiences. So let's dive right into it.
So the first myth is the myth about you have to be a certain age to be a swinger. I feel like everything we ever saw like in media or anything I ever heard about swingers growing up or like the idea of it was people that were in their, 60s, 70s, 80s. And that is not the truth whatsoever. The lifestyle does have a demographic that I would say it averages is around 40 to 60, but there's definitely people on both sides of that. Once you're legal age, you can go to any of the lifestyle events, and whether you're 21 or you're 80, you can be in the lifestyle and enjoy these experiences and have so much fun. We've noticed that the longer we've been in the lifestyle, we feel like we've definitely seen a younger demographic also come into that. When we first got in the lifestyle, we were around 22 years old, and there was very few people that were our age. I feel like sometimes we meet people maybe in their early 30s to mid 30s, but as the years have gone by and we've been in this lifestyle for over a decade, we've noticed that we see a lot of people in their mid to late 20s and 30s also coming into this lifestyle. We've always seen people that are older than that 60s range. The average still is that 40 to 60, but it's even becoming more so popular among so many different ages, so you really can have fun at any age. Another thing we'd recommend is really going out there and making friends with people regardless of age. When we first got into our lifestyle journey, we were very stuck on the idea of maybe we should only talk to people around our age because, I don't know, is there going to be things to talk about? Or are we going to be able to fit in? And that also could not be further from the truth. People in the lifestyle are so open and welcoming and just fun to be around. And so we highly recommend, whether you are younger, it's talking to older people, or older people talking to young people, whatever it is, talking to just everyone, because so many people have so many fun experiences, things to talk about, and we have so many incredible friends that we've made in all different age demographics. And that's one thing we kind of wish we would have started earlier, was just going out and branching out in the people we talk to, because it really has enhanced our experience overall. It is good to note, if you are specifically looking for people in your age demographic and you are, maybe in your mid 20s, yes, you are going to have harder time finding people in your mid 20s than when you're going to be in your 40s or 50s. But we really recommend, if you're not stuck on something like that, to not let that deter you, because like I said, we really had the best experiences when we've been open to just meeting people of all ages.
One of the biggest myths about the lifestyle is the idea that only couples who are unhappy in their marriage or relationship become swingers. And honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. Yes, there are sometimes couples who turn to swinging as a way to fix a struggling relationship. Maybe they're dealing with infidelity or other issues that they hope swinging can somehow solve. But in most cases, these relationships don't last in the lifestyle, because swinging isn't a solution to a failing marriage or relationship. It usually ends up adding more stress to a situation that was already unstable. And what we've seen actually is the complete opposite. The people and the couples who thrive in the lifestyle are generally the ones who already have an amazing, solid relationship. And these couples who know how to communicate openly, work through challenges together, and be honest and vulnerable with each other, these are skills that aren't just helpful, but they're absolutely necessary for success in the swinging lifestyle. When you're sharing intimate experiences with other people outside of your relationship, you need to have a strong foundation of love, trust, and respect. It's not about fixing a broken relationship or marriage. It's about building on the connection you already have. So no, swingers are not just couples trying to patch up things or trying to fill some void in their relationship. They're usually couples who are already deeply in love and looking for new ways to explore, connect, and grow together. We'd like to describe the lifestyle as a cake. If you've been here for a long time, we use this analogy all the time, but at the core, your relationship is the cake. It's the base and the foundation that gives everything structure and meaning. And the icing is the love and the trust and the connection that makes it sweet and uniquely yours. And the lifestyle, that's where the sprinkles come in. The new friends, the shared adventures, the experiences, all of those colorful extras that can add to the variety and fun. The sprinkles are optional, and the sprinkles on their own, they don't make a cake. Without the cake underneath, they're just scattered pieces. And in the lifestyle, the sprinkles are always the bonus, and the real joy comes from savoring the cake and the foundation that you've built together.
Another myth is that you have to go in and like to play in playrooms or participate in all the different activities that are going on at maybe clubs or lifestyle vacations. that is also could not be further from the truth. The lifestyle is all about consent and you and your partner choosing what is best for you. When we first got in the lifestyle, I remember hearing about the playrooms, and me and Bella would go in there and we thought, well, this is part of the lifestyle experience. And while yes, it is part of the lifestyle experience, if you want it to be, it is not something that you need to do to have fun or to grow or whatever it is on your lifestyle journey. We learned for us, playrooms is something that we don't really like, and that is totally okay and it's totally valid.
And even with that, you don't have to play at all. Like, you don't have to swap and you don't have to play with other people. Yes, that is the act of swinging, is doing things like that with other people, but there are a lot of people who are in the lifestyle environment who just focus on them and their partner and then create those friendships and relationships in that sense. You don't have to play. And even if you do play and you play very rarely, that's okay too. You don't have to play all the time.
It's really good to note that the lifestyle is such a safe place, and you're never going to feel pressured to participate or to be a part of something that you do not want to be in. Yes, from time to time, maybe there is that bad apple couple or something like that is going to put a little bit of pressure on you, but that is so rare and so far in between. And those are the kind of couples that truly should not be in the lifestyle, because that is not what it's about. Most people are going to be so respectful and just really let you do whatever you want to do and be supportive of that. That's one thing we say we love about the lifestyle is, like Bella said, whether you are a person who is a voyeur or an exhibitionist or full swap or anything in between, it doesn't matter. People respect that and just want you to be able to be happy and enjoy your own journey and do that growth and whatever it looks like to you. Also, most people think that these places are free-for-alls. That is also so far from the truth. We've noticed in playrooms, a lot of the times it is couples with their own partner, and that is the biggest demographic of people even in the playrooms. Now, yes, you do see people swapping, and maybe you see those larger groups. That definitely happens as well, but it is not that myth of it's a free-for-all. That is so far from the truth.
Another common myth is finding connections in the lifestyle is always easy and you'll instantly meet play partners or make lifelong friends without much effort, because everyone is there for the same reasons. And while sometimes connections do happen quickly, that's not usually the case. There are some times when you might meet a couple right away and the chemistry just clicks, or when you form an instant friendship that feels like you've known each other for years. Those moments are amazing, but they aren't typically how it goes. In reality, it often takes a lot of time and effort to build those really meaningful connections. And even if you're looking for something super casual, finding sexual chemistry with other people doesn't always happen quickly either. And the lifestyle can be so much more than finding play partners. It's about growing with your own partner, building trust, friendships, and community, and building on your own confidence and growing yourself as an individual. And just like in the vanilla world, strong relationships don't always happen overnight. You have to put yourself out there, meet a lot of different people, and be patient as you find the ones that you truly connect with. And if you are trying to find people like organically or using apps or something, that can even take more time. We find that whenever you're going on a lifestyle event or vacation or trip when everyone is there for a specific amount of time, it is going to be easier to meet people. But when you're trying to find people like in your hometown, or maybe you're traveling and you're there for the weekend or something and you're wanting to find people, it's pretty difficult to find someone right off the bat. You might have to put yourself out there, meet a lot of different people, and be patient as you find the ones that you truly connect with. But when you do take the time and create those great relationships, it leads to the most incredible experiences. People in the lifestyle tend to show up as their most authentic selves, which means when you do click with someone, that connection can really be amazing. And authenticity doesn't just make for better friendships, it can make for the best play experiences too. If you can trust each other and other people enough to share partners, you've already built a foundation of communication and respect that's pretty rare to find anywhere else. I know we say it all the time, but for us personally, lifestyle vacations have always been one of our favorite ways to build those meaningful friendships and relationships. On a lifestyle vacation, like a resort or cruise or convention or hotel takeover, you'll find hundreds to thousands of people all in one place, all committed to having a great trip. And most have already had serious conversations about being there, and they've invested the time, money, and energy to experience this unique type of niche vacation, which tends to attract more genuine and authentic people. This creates endless opportunities to connect, and over the years, we've been able to reconnect with the same couples over and over again, turning casual introductions into lasting friendships. And so while it's not always as simple as making instant friendships, the effort is so worth it. Because when these connections do form, they're some of the deepest, most rewarding friendships you'll ever experience.
Another myth or misconception that just isn't true is that you have to be super outgoing and you can't be shy to have success or fun in the lifestyle. If you are more of a shy person or both people in the couple are shy, that is totally okay. It is good to know. I mean, if you are a shy person and you do not want to go up and approach people, yes, you are going to meet less people. Shyness is something too that with time and with confidence, if you wanting to put that effort out to become a little bit more outgoing, you definitely can. But like we said, it is not something that is necessary to have fun in your lifestyle journey. There is so many different ways to make friends on lifestyle cruises, vacations, clubs, whatever it is. Maybe you're a bit more shy. Maybe talking online can help first if you kind of meet people through that way. Or once you go to vacations and things like that, they have so many awesome things that are icebreakers. So you have icebreaker games or maybe speed dating that puts you in environments where people are meant to talk. And so even if you're a little bit more shy, you kind of have those introductions for you to get over that first little hump of nerves and kind of help you to be able to meet people more that way. We personally do little meet and greets with everyone who books the cruises through us and does the vacations through us. And it is so much fun. We do little icebreaker games just to help people meet people. And so if you are a kind of person who would like to go on a group for maybe a cruise or a convention, we'd absolutely love to have you as part of our group. It doesn't cost you any extra to book through us. It helps us to be able to continue to make content like this and help people on their lifestyle journey. You get added to our group. You can meet some people online before you even go on the vacations. Once you're there, we do meetups and icebreaker games to help build those connections and let you meet some other people. We also give out some fun little free swag. But if you guys are interested, you go to fourplay.com/travel. It's number 4, OURPLAY.com/travel for more information. That's another really great way to meet people if you're a little bit more shy, to have those introductions. Another really good thing is once you kind of make a couple friends, those people will introduce you to people, and then you know a couple more people, and they'll introduce you to people, and then you can introduce your friends to more people, and you can kind of make this little community in that sense as well. So once you make those first couple connections, it'll just keep growing. That's another reason we like the vacations and going over and over again, is because like Bella said, you see those familiar faces, and that just kind of already makes you feel more comfortable, more at ease when you're surrounded by people that you know, and that's another really great way to make friends in the swinging lifestyle. And same goes for if you have, some local meetup that happens all the time, or your local club. When you go there and kind of make those introductions, you're able to make those friends and have those connections. So every time you walk in, you see that familiar face and just kind of puts you at ease and helps you continue to make more connections.
So there you have it, 5 common myths about the swinging lifestyle that just simply aren't true. And hopefully this helps clear up some of the misconceptions and gives you a better picture of what the lifestyle really is all about. And also make sure to look out for a part 2 of this series where we'll go over 5 more swinging lifestyle myths and misconceptions, because there are a lot of them. There's a lot of judgment and just preconceived conceptions, that most people who aren't in the lifestyle think the lifestyle is, and about the swinging community that just aren't true. So look out for that.
And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, so you miss me post a video. And if you guys have any comments about anything, maybe there's a myth or misconception that you thought about, drop that down below and ask any questions that you have. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!